Hey, Black women. I wanted to say happy holidays. Be safe for everything. Christmas and New Year's coming. I also wanted to ask politely if you could actually start doing more videos on speaking to how to deal with Black femicide so that other Black women can start to not only act on it, but start speaking out on all of their individual channels so that we not only get Black femicide to be recognized and seen by others all over who look at social media, but also to give people who are interested in genuinely helping Black women with our domestic struggles, right, know exactly how to do it. So when we're sitting and we're talking about Black femicide, and we should be referring people to the Black women who are literally taking their time to put together these Black femicide videos and speak about how destructive and how damaging domestic violence is to Black women, to children, to our community, and to our nation as a whole. We should be directing people to those channels of all the women who are making Black femicide forefront and informational for the world to see. But we should also be going out of our way to explain to people how they can help us. The first thing all of these people can do is to go run, not walk, to all of the petitions that are out there. I have one on my homepage. When you go on the desktop, I'll probably try to put it in the community tab, but I have a link for change.org with over, I believe it is 5,000 signatures already, in order to try to get some type of media attention to bring towards our cause, to bring the spotlight on Black femicide. On your own channel, or even in putting up a post, a community post, or having a conversation online, explain to people that Black femicide is an issue. Domestic violence is an issue for Black women, especially around the holiday times. And if they wanted to help, please don't hesitate to call the police when you hear Black women screaming for help, children crying and screaming for help. And please, all of you, write to your representatives no matter where you live and tell them the Black femicide situation or crisis, because that's what it is, with Black women, and the human trafficking of little teenage Black girls, young girls, and older women needs to be addressed in America. Go out of your way. Do panels on things like that protect, promote, and demand attention to the health and welfare of Black women. Please, let's stop all of this. What makes a man care about you? Does Black males still care about you? And I want to be in a relationship. And what do I need to do? Sprinkle, sprinkle to get a relationship. Can we please stop all of that nonsense? Because it's actually doing nothing for any of us, but putting us in positions where we're going to get hurt. Okay? Listen, there's nothing wrong with accepting the fact that you are a group of women who do not have any formidable males who could ever be men to live a good life with. Accept it, deal with it, move on from it. Spend the majority of your time trying to get the rest of America to recognize that we need help so that our Black women and children stop dying. I mean, every Thanksgiving is a multi-family tragedy. Christmas is the same. New Year's is the same. And the only way that Black women really stop living these lives like this is for the government to intervene. And for those Black women to stop, living these struggle lives and understanding that education and higher employment and more take-home pay is the only thing that's going to pull you out of that hell's life. So we can help them by bringing and yelling and screaming about all the attention that we need to gather up and get people support to help in stopping Black femicide and domestic violence in the Black community. Even if it means we got to tuck our tails and bow our heads and go back to the same people we raised so much hell with to get laws passed to incarcerate forever child murderers, child killers, child sexual assaulters, and definitely all the men and males that are out there taking the lives of our very precious, very dear black women and little girls. We need them to be put in that cage and never let out. Because if they have the will to take the life of a precious woman and child, what possibly positive could they contribute to society? I don't think anything. And I think that we as black women need to get past all of the superficial, having an issue with another that looks just like you because of a black male, and start sticking together the way that we should to make sure we have the laws that protect us in this country, the political parties to help promote us having a fair amount of democracy and the American so-called dream, so that we can be women that pass on generational wealth to our children and their children. Something to think about. Please, black women, start doing things for yourself and dropping everything and everybody else that does not help black women progress in this country. In addition to that, I wish you guys well for the New Year's. I also wish you the tenacity to get on every and all of those certificate learning courses to improve your life. We live in a country where money talks and bullshit walks. And we really don't have time to be reminiscing about old lives and relationship talk and picking daisies from your hand and worrying about if he loves me or loves me not. The only thing you really should be worrying about is if you love yourself enough to give you what you're supposed to have in life. You and nobody else. Because contrary to popular opinion, there are no Prince Charmings out there. And there's no such thing as sprinkles information coming true to life to make you live a soft life without putting no elbow grease into that shit. So I think this year we need to wake up, put all this nonsense of YouTube behind us, and actually start doing things for ourselves only. Every day for the rest of each day until 2025. I know you can do it. So at least try. At least try. Bye.